Mike.
Hello and welcome.
Yay, a soundless start.
Yeah, let us know, guys, in the chat if you can hear us now. You should be able to, I believe. Yeah, we should have sound.
Yeah, great. Okay, so again, lots of beautiful connections happening.
Cool.
Beata from Zurich, Joni, Pat from Spain. Yes, feel the energy. Connect, intend to connect, and hold that. Norway checking in. Feel the energy. Denmark, Mount Shasta.
Sweet. Ocean, who made a guess that I would be here today. Sweet.
Israel, feel the energy. Vancouver, Rimini in Italy, Tel Aviv, feel the energy. Angela in Sweden, yay.
You're wearing my mom's favorite shirt.
Oh, really?
You got that one in Mexico.
Pauline from France,
As a gift.
feel the energy. Bring your intention. Make this connection stronger. Chicago, Dubai, Lansing, Illinois, Sweden. Feel the energy. Feel the energy.
Love from Puerto Vallarta. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Shari from Folsom. Feel the energy. Yes.
Suzanne planting her garden in Wisconsin.
Sabrina in Italy. Feel and connect. Jimmy in Denmark. Yay. Carlos in Mexico. Energy. Feel the energy. Manuela in Portugal. Alicia, Czech Republic. We are coming to see you very soon. In fact, we're jumping on a plane tomorrow. So, Kimmer from Monterey. There's a beautiful energy. See if we can just keep it at this level. Pius from Switzerland. Goldie. Hi, Goldie. Harry, of course, the flying angel from Australia. Francois from Belgium. See if we can keep this energy, staying centered. Linda from the Netherlands. Simone or Simon from Slovenia. Feel. Dill from London. Very good. Very good.
Hey, we got Maya from Turkey. Hey, Maya.
Ida from Amsterdam. And Lexia from New Zealand. Feel. Olga from Israel. Just stay connected. Stay continuing to hold the field. Antonio from Paris in France. Feel. Iwa. Feel. Christine. Feel. Yes. Judith from Hungary. Feel. Vera, Rio de Janeiro. Feel.
We got love from the Caribbean and good vibes from Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, so see if we can continue to hold this energy together. As you know, this is something that Alcazar is encouraging us to do, to hold this field throughout the hour together. Slowly, we're getting much better at this. Feel the energy right now. It's a very soft, beautiful energy. Feel it and hold it. Just the intention to stay connected and to bring yourself back when the mind wanders. So again, some of the comments that I'm reading, they're really important just to really feel what's being said. And as I'm reading them, remember Alcazar and the guides are bringing us energy through every moment of this hour together. So feel the energy behind the words. Andrea is saying, I'm starting to trust in the process, and I am amazed at all the changes that I'm feeling in my own energy fields, in my house, and all around. Thank you. Much gratitude for all these blessings. That's great. Wonderful, Andrea. And Suzette is saying, I've had a few recent experiences while talking with people who are in distress, both around town and with my patients in healthcare. An experience of a very palpable, tingly, warm, golden flow of love, emanating first from my heart, then from my whole body. This is very different from other energy healing modalities I've used. It's fast and strong, with only a brief intention needed to initiate the flow. Thank you, bring us more. See, it's beautiful what's happening for more and more people. And this emanating love is really incredible. This is a space, again, that Alcazar is slowly guiding us into. And the Easter experience has really helped many of us move into that space. Wench is saying, when I felt the love of spirit around me and through me, my eyes were filled with tears. It was so overwhelming and beautiful. Earlier this afternoon, my daughter sent me a picture she had found of me when I was about 11 years old, playing with some friends. Usually, I would have been so embarrassed looking at myself, but today I was filled with so much love for this little girl. She was so clever and so beautiful, and I was so proud of her. Thank you. Bring me more love for myself. This might seem like a small change, but it's immense. Moving into that place of self-love and self-appreciation is an enormous shift. And many people are moving into that. It's really touching. Another comment, and this is something which is important for all of us in a way. Maria, one of our many Marias, is saying, listening to the comments at the beginning yesterday provided an opening for me to allow the suppressed anger bubble up and out until we arrived at the threshold of the void. I was just sobbing as my inner child cried out in anger and rage. And then I remembered all the times I subtly told her, you shouldn't feel this way, you shouldn't be this way. And I tried to crowd her out with positive thoughts. This time, as all the anger and rage was bubbling up, I was able to just hold her in so much love and acceptance as she kicked and screamed. That's beautiful, Maria. And that's something that you're moving towards. The next step is working with the inner child, working with this little girl. It's beautiful that you hold her and love her and allow her to express. The next step is to find out, why is she so angry? What is it? Why is she so angry that she's kicking and screaming? This is a really powerful expression of something that she doesn't like and that you're still holding on to. Work with your inner child. If you're not sure how to, go to the website. Check out the different ways that we've worked with Alcazar to work with the inner child, to guide people into working with the inner child. It's perhaps the most important part of the Stargate work. Ampa is saying, at work, I was seeing myself from the outside and how loving and beautiful I was to the people I was attending. And I heard a voice inside me saying, I also want Ampa loving me and taking care of me. And it made me cry deeply because I sense once more how harsh I can be to myself. So Ampa, that's a beautiful space that you allowed that inner voice, your inner child, to talk to you. And so in the same way as Maria Work with her. Bring the love to her. Find out why she doesn't feel loved and bring that to her. Okay? And final comment right now from Ocean. And she's saying, I find myself time and time again a person who is tired of the process of letting go of limitations, uplifting humanity, etc. I'm too tired. I think it's a denial state I find myself in. It's like I cry and I say no more of any of this. Well, Ocean, that's absolutely a denial state. And if you're saying you're tired of the process of letting go of limitations, I would suggest you're not letting go of any of them. You're holding on so tight. You have such a fear of change, a fear of the unknown. You're not alone in this. So Alcazar has something to say. Beloved ones, beloved friends, relax. Allow us to be with you. Relax and allow us to be with you. Some of you are programmed from the very womb into deep, deep fear. As with this one Ocean, who is also programmed with this strong fear from her mother. When the fear is so strong, when you repeat these processes and nothing happens, nothing appears to happen, your fear is so great, it is not allowing these processes to work with you. As you have heard from many people over these months together, it is so easy just to let go and allow change to happen. If you find yourself in this situation where it seems like nothing is changing, it seems like it's impossible, then we would suggest that you connect with one of these two and allow us to talk to you directly. Because in this way, we can assist you in accessing that place that's not allowing you to move forward. This is so important to free yourself from that rigid holding, which is always based in fear of some kind. And as we say this, Pragit is thinking, oh, now we are going to be overwhelmed with people asking for a personal session. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge that. Yes, we are available for private sessions, but our time is extremely limited. So the invitation, in a way, is for those people that are feeling absolutely stuck. And then we can see if we can find time.
Interesting.
I mean, we're about to travel, and
We might have to do it in a different way.
yeah.
Let's
okay.
talk about that.
Okay, so let's see what Alcazar's got in store. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to read from Sapna, a comment that just came in. She's saying, in this series, every time the guides bring in a stronger and deeper energy, I feel a bit of a headache. Then as the energy moves into the rest of my body, it goes away. My intuition is through the roof, and it's so helpful for my life right now. Thank you, Bring Me More. That's awesome, Sapna. I've also noticed going through phases where my intuition just skyrockets. There was a time that Prageet and I got locked out of an Airbnb and we got the wrong code from the Airbnb host.
And it was like really super late at night.
It was late at night. We couldn't get in touch with the lady. And I heard in my head, use 3, not 4. Like it was like a 4-digit code. Use 3, not 4. And so I changed the number slightly, and like that was the right number, and we got in.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was like the first try. And that was right after I did the Essence of Life in 2016.
Yeah.
Cool. So Shawnee is saying she would like to share something she noticed yesterday. Her change hasn't been big, but she's noticing her patience for herself and others has increased. And she's just happy.
Shoni, that is a big change.
I mean, that's
an enormous change.
It's a beautiful
because
change.
what that means is it's going to allow you to access more of those limitations without shutting them down because you have the patience. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and congratulations on feeling genuinely happy. It's beautiful.
Okay. And somebody else, actually a few people over the months have written in and said, nothing's happening for me. So this applies to you too. So Jules and I will see if we can find a way of working with those people who are stubbornly insisting that no change is happening. Okay. So let's see what Alcazar has to say. Beloved friends, again we invite you simply to relax, simply to allow yourself to be present in your body, open to the gentle energetics that we are already sharing with you. Relax. Intend to stay connected to everyone around the world, listening to these words in their moment of now. There are thousands of you listening in many different languages, at many different time zones, and at very different moments, but they are all connecting into this moment of now. And can you feel the energy just increased, just shifted, as more of you brought your awareness back and intended to connect? It is important for each one of you to understand that we are moving you not into the light. We are moving you into oneness. For so long, the dynamics here on your earth have been the energies of the so-called dark or unconscious against the energies of the so-called light or more conscious. But it has been constantly a fight. Your whole world has been fighting. You have been told in all these different wars that have happened that your side is right and you are fighting against the evil. But so often it was just a power play between those in charge, in power, the royalty, or the various priests and politicians. All have been manipulating humanity, and you have been aware of this. So it is time now to focus on oneness. It is time to bring these extremes very slowly and gently together. It is time, beloveds, for each one of you to move closer and closer into the oneness. That is where we are guiding you. In the void and in the quantum field, it is the oneness. There is no separation there. And so, what we are wishing for you to understand is that every time you judge those who are doing something that you would say is wrong, then you are maintaining the separation. So this is a very difficult change to make, because you may look at what is happening in the world, and it is very easy to judge it. There are so many ills in the world. There are many wars occurring, not just the one that you are aware of. There are many violent conflicts happening on your earth. But the violence happens in many ways. People starving, this is violence. People homeless, this is violence. So, beloved ones, we wish you to focus on the energy of oneness, to be aware that when we bring you into the void, we are bringing you into the oneness. We are moving you into the vibration that can allow more and more oneness into your experiencing. And so let us move into a meditation. And let us focus, first of all, with connecting with each other. So closing the eyes, going inside.
And beloved ones, we invite you to take a deep breath, connecting first of all to your own inner sphere, your sensing of your body, your sensing of the field around you, your sensory awareness even of your thoughts and feelings, noticing how every moment contains ripples of energy and information. And now with your sensitivity, with your ability to sense, reach out as if you are reaching out around your beautiful blue planet, your Earth. Imagining that you are connecting with all those fellow Stargate explorers, whether they are with us live or in your so-called future or in your so-called past. It is all this moment. And so reach out, feel the unified network of individuals who are raising their frequency, accessing superconsciousness, accessing oneness. Can you feel the beauty that you create as a community?
And so now each one of you inviting the energies of the earth, the energies of Gaia, to connect with us once more.
And so we are calling for the energy of the earth.
And allow for the possibility that the consciousness, Gaia, is responding to you. Very good. And now each one of you asking once more for an etheric stargate to come down around you.
And so we call for the presence of an etheric stargate.
And as you do so, as you visualize, imagine, sense it, connecting also to the etheric stargate that you have created in your home or elsewhere, bringing that stargate into this meditation. connecting them all.
Perhaps you can feel already your sensory awareness connecting into the field. And asking your stargates now to activate. We call for the activation of all the stargates around the world.
And just feel as your stargate begins to radiate a beautiful softness around you. Feel. Very good. And now we are going to vibrate all the etheric stargates faster and faster. And as you know, as this happens, it moves the frequency up through the dimensional ranges. So we are moving up through the dimensions, vibrating your stargate faster and faster.
And as we accelerate, just notice the field around you vibrating. Can you feel this? And we are reaching into the 7th dimensional frequencies now.
Pausing for a few moments, asking for strong 7th dimensional energy in your etheric stargate.
We call for a strong energy field of the 7th dimension.
And again, starting to vibrate your etheric stargates faster, and again accelerating up through the dimensional levels.
And so vibrating quite rapidly, moving up faster, higher, the frequency increasing until we reach your 12th dimensional frequencies right now.
And asking inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate.
We are calling for a strong energy field of the 12th dimension.
Very good. Just simply relaxing. Nothing to do. Just intending to be present. Intending to stay connected in this global meditation. Very good. So as you feel yourself present in the body, feeling your awareness in the body, in your etheric stargate, calling once more for the Alcazar group to come even closer to you, having the intention to open, to receive the energetics of our complete gathering, the Alcazar group.
And so we call for Alcazar to come closer.
Come closer. Come closer. Very good. And now once more inviting the Elohim Council.
And so we call for the presence of the Elohim angels.
And just feel the Elohim, really inviting them to come really close so that they join their energies with the Alcazar group, creating a field of support for you as we move deeper into the void in this meditation. And again, we invite you just to ask for any guide that you feel particularly connected to ask them to be part of this global meditation.
And so we call for the presence of our guide.
And just feel. Just feel. As these other guides simply bring their softness, their love and their support into this energetic field. Very good. And as you feel yourself present in your body, being aware of being aware, noticing your watchfulness, noticing your sensitivity, your awareness. And now, again, just with your intention, bring your awareness into the quantum field, feeling yourself in the body, in the quantum field, in the blackness of the quantum field, allowing that blackness to be absolute, allowing the blackness to be absolute. The mind might say, oh, I would like to see sparkles, I would like to see stars, I would like to see rainbows. But see if you can allow yourself to move deep enough into the quantum field to experience the absolute blackness, that blackness beyond the duality of light and dark. Yes. That is beyond this creation of the third dimension. Let there be light. You have heard this phrase, which meant that before the light there was absolute blackness. We are moving into that place before your third dimension was created, the quantum field or the void. Feel yourself in the quantum field. And we are going, as we have done for several days now, we are going to start sensing a movement through this absolute blackness. It is strange in a way because there is no reference point for this movement, but somehow you know you are moving through the blackness. There's a sense of movement. A little strange perhaps, but allow the sense of movement with the intention of moving deeper into the quantum field, and knowing that soon you are going to come across this doorway, this threshold, which takes you deeper, which takes you into the void. And so as you move through the quantum field, feel yourself approaching the threshold. Feel yourself pausing at this threshold, this doorway into the void, and feel yourself very present in your body at the threshold. And we are taking a moment all together at this point. And as we have said a little earlier, these experiences about bringing oneness. Oneness is created when there is absolute acceptance of others without judgment. Understanding that whilst you are in a duality, there will always be the opposite. Understand that deeply. Whilst you are in a duality, there will always be the opposite. So, consider this. If there has to be an opposite, are those people playing the role of the opposite? Are they wrong? Are they bad? Or are they simply fulfilling the role? There are so many levels of light and dark in your duality. But ultimately, there is only the oneness. This earth and humanity are moving towards oneness, moving towards your next level of evolution as a planetary body. This will take time. But as each one of you move towards the oneness in your own life, you are assisting the earth and humanity to move in that direction also. And so now, as you are here at the threshold to the void, we ask you to take a moment and think who in your life, just one person in your life, who is the most difficult person for you to be with? Take a moment, and we are asking you just to find one person. Some of you are saying, but there are many. Tune in and feel. Who is the most difficult person for you? Who do you hold the greatest resentment towards? Maybe even an energy of hatred or deep anger towards. What is it? Who is that person? Tune in and feel who that one person is. Only one person in this meditation. And so when you realize who this person is, visualize them, imagine them, and feel them next to you as you stand at the doorway to the void. And as you stand there with them, look them in the eye, imagine yourself looking them in the eye and saying to them, it is time for this energy between us to change. Let us move it into oneness. Let us respect each other's journey, even though it has been difficult for me in the past, and probably it has been difficult for you also. So imagine yourself having this conversation with this person. And just saying to them, let us dive into the void together. Let us bathe for a few moments in the energies of oneness. Let us vibrate together in oneness for a few moments with the intention of it improving our relationship. And so, as you have this conversation, we wish you all now to strongly connect with all those in this global meditation. Connect all your energies together. And we are going to jump into the void with this person. So we are all going to jump into the void together, bringing with us those who have challenged us up until now. So connect and feel the energy of connection as we all intend to do this together. Doing it together amplifies the power of this process. So intend to connect to the thousands of people meditating in this moment of now. And now connect again to this person that has been a challenge to you. And we are going to jump into the void together. And again, I'm going to count from 3 to 0. And we are all going to jump when we say 0, bringing with you this challenging person, bringing them into the void with you. Feeling the connection, feeling it stronger, and intending it to be a very strong connection right now. 3, 2, 1, jump, move through into the void, plunging deeper and deeper into the void, feeling yourself moving rapidly into the depths of this absolute blackness with this other person. And as you float deeper and deeper in the void, in the absolute energy of spirit, in the energy of pure potential, take the hands of this person, look them in the eye, and say, I recognize you as my teacher. I recognize you as part of spirit. as I am part of spirit. And as I recognize you, I recognize myself in this oneness. Feeling yourself deep in the void and holding the hands of this one who has been a challenge to you, looking them in the eye. And then as you simply hold this, we bring into this meditation for you the Master of Love and all the masters. And so just feel now as this Master Yeshua and all the masters who have walked the earth, who have understood what it is like to be human, feel their energy coming into this place in the void with you and this other person. And just feel the masters bringing you the love of oneness. Feel the love of oneness being brought to you right now in the depths of the void. And this loveness dissolving the energies between the two of you, dissolving the resentment, the judgment, the hatred, the pain, whatever it is, allowing this energetic of love from the masters to bless this moment of union, this moment of oneness, this moment of recognizing it is time for the duality to move into oneness. And having this one small connection be an indication, I am ready to move into oneness. I am ready. I am ready. I am. And so again, just feeling yourself with this one. Just feeling yourself in the absolute blackness. And now, as you sense your body slowly, slowly starting to move your awareness more fully into your physical body, feeling your awareness in the body once more. And as you feel your consciousness, your awareness in the body, become aware of the room around you, feeling the room around you, bringing yourself fully back into your room and sensing the room around you and where you are in the room. The blackness is still around you. The void is still around you. You are focusing in the body, in the room. You are feeling the room around you. You know where you are in the room, and yet you are still in the blackness. This is the reality, beloved ones. The reality is the room around you is an illusion. As you have heard, it is a very persistent illusion, as your Einstein said. But it is an illusion. The reality is the quantum field. The reality is you are pure consciousness. And your pure consciousness, your super conscious you, is experiencing, living in this illusion for your own experiencing, for your own growth and understanding, and simply for the joy of sensing what it is like to be in a physical form. And so now, beloveds, slowly, slowly opening the eyes, looking around your room, coming fully back into the body. And as you look around the room, can you imagine the blackness? Can you allow for the physical to be an illusion? Come all the way back now. Come all the way back. Yes, all the way back.
You just got a message from Eugenia.
Pardon?
Eugenia.
Oh, hi Eugenia. She's saying deep gratitude, miss you, I love you, much love to all from Portugal. Yay.
Yeah, we miss you too, Eugenia. Lois is asking, is it possible that we sometimes feel that nothing is happening because we are already there, so it just feels normal?
I'm not sure exactly.
I think she's talking about in the meditation.
Not sure exactly what you're saying, Lois. So, this was more of a challenge, I think, to bring in the person that you resent or you feel difficult to be with.
Yeah. Maureen is saying that was powerful, so many tears. Jennifer saying, when experiencing a near-death experience, I was in the blackness, and what it felt like was waking up from a dream, except it was this life that was the dream. Reminds me of what you just said.
Yes, Jennifer, life is, in a sense, a dream. Very often, Alcazar likens it to a computer game where each player creates what they call an avatar, a little being in the game. And then you guide that avatar through the game, through all the challenges of the game, through the different levels of the game. And your superconscious is the avatar, is the person, and your human body is the avatar. And science, some areas of science are actually investigating whether this is true. And there are certain anomalies, apparently, about this reality that indicate that it is, in fact, an illusion.
I think it's a mathematical thing, right?
Yeah, it's very much a mathematical thing, yeah.
Gir is saying, today I discovered that the moment I connect with a person, I step out of my body. Later, when asked, are you ready? There was so much willingness to go.
So Pauline is saying, today's meditation was quite challenging. I still feel a lot of anger coming back from the void with this person that we had to bring with us. Maybe I just need to repeat this again. Okay, so Pauline, how about changing it from saying, from this person that we had to bring with us, to this person that I chose to bring with us? Because if you had to bring it, then you're doing something that you didn't want to do. So it's no surprise that you still have anger towards that person. So anyone that found this difficult, maybe repeat it rather than feeling that Alcazar is telling you have to do it, remember there's nothing in the Stargate experience that you have to do. It's always your choice. It's always a suggestion from Alcazar. It's just a suggestion. But his suggestions come from a place where he can see that what he's suggesting can be of great benefit.
Yeah. Michael Joseph, hello, saying the one I'm having a challenge with apologized to me for the way she was treating me.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
beautiful.
And Michelle is saying, thank you. We melted into each other, tears dropping into my pillow. Thank you. Bring me more.
TJ is saying, can we do this with just the part of ourselves that we resent? Well, you can, but if there's a part of yourself that you resent, then that's more of an inner child issue. Find out why you resent that. Why do you judge part of yourself? Where did that judgment happen? What created that judgment of self? And Leonardo is saying, can I repeat this with other people or beings? Absolutely. With all the things that Alcazar brings, you can repeat it as many times as you feel to. As many times as you feel it's still creating benefit for you.
And we have a comment from Natasha. I looked my grandmother in the eyes, held her hands, and felt hers holding mine. For the first time, instead of a hateful glare, I saw love in her eyes. My body is still shaking as tears stream and stream. Thank you. Bring me more love and unity.
That's beautiful, Natasha. Well done.
Yeah. And from Catherine Alexis, for me, it was a profound review of this life in illusion with my father, who was a long mentor and very separate in this life to fulfill his dreams and wrapping up his incarnations. It was lovely tears of oneness. I remember a moment days old when we were also in oneness. Yeah, that's really cool insight, Catherine. Like as really, really young children, we don't actually have separation yet. So we are in a state of oneness, and that's part of why we can't remember anything. I was just learning about that last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this is the end of this week's Into the Void. And we're taking a break, as you know.
Yeah, so we're back in May. I think we have almost a 2-week break right now. So we would encourage you to continue meditating, and you can meditate with Into the Void recordings. You could also go back to some of the Becoming Super Conscious meditations for those of you who participated in that as well.
So, this was a challenging one for a lot of people. I understand that. And maybe that's why Alcazar's given it to us when we have a longer break, that we can maybe do this again and again. Goldie is saying, I tried taking on my mother's baggage and limiting beliefs to gain her love, so I felt resistance to becoming one with her. Well, that's also inner child work. This inner child work is so important. If you haven't worked with your inner child in the way that Alcazar has shown us, we strongly suggest that you check out the website, find some of the inner child programs, and listen to the way that Alcazar guides people to work with their inner child. Okay.
Great.
So much love to you
So,
all. Thank you for being here.
We're back on May
Oh.
10th for the next English broadcast. So we will see you then. Sending you all big hugs.
Manuela is saying, I don't have anyone to forgive. Take a look a little deeper, Manuela. Okay.
All right.
See you again in a couple of weeks.